All right, what's going on, everybody? Hope everybody had a good weekend, solid Monday. Um, I just want to dive into a few trades for me for today. And I want to start off by saying that the website is launched. We did launch it this morning, and if you want to check it out, it's packapunchtraders.com, all one word. So basically all the videos that we upload on YouTube will be on the website. 200 plus chart screenshots of charts that you can review, and they're all broken down into category too. So like if you want to find breakouts, you got a page for breakouts and first green days and dip buys and pre-market breakouts, high of day breaks, you name it, it's in there. A bunch of blog posts, book recommendations, people that we think you should follow on Twitter or any kind of social media that we think are good traders for you to follow and learn from. And we have a shop on there too, which is pretty cool. We got a bunch of t-shirts and sweaters and hats and all kinds of stuff on there. Turned out pretty good. Just let us know what you guys think about it and what we can improve on it. So yeah, that's we're happy to have that finally launched. Just taking it one day at a time. We really just want to just give out a bunch of free content and just try to help others learn. Since we're beginners, and most of the people who watch these videos and are all beginners. So we just want to give back and help any newbie or beginner out. Just because we know what it was like when we were in their shoes, and we're still kind of in their shoes, especially me. I'm still learning and growing, and I'm still not profitable, and we're even close to where I want to be. So it's good to see how I'm growing as a trader, how Lucas is growing as a trader. He's only up a few thousand, and then how Fatty is growing as a trader, and he's up almost 50,000 in just the last couple months. So it's cool to see the different levels and different stages that we're at in our trading journey. And it's just good to learn from. So a few trades for me today. AEHR was one. It had the squeeze past the breakout, which it finished underneath the breakout level, but it just got the nice gap. And so we were really looking at it for a high of day break over 508. And I was watching it, got my alerts, and it kind of just pushed straight up past 508, and I never had a chance to buy. I am busy at work, so I didn't have a chance to buy it down here at 5. I know Fatty did nail this. He played it way better than I did, so I'm sure he'll make a video lesson on this later. But I ended up taking a loss on this. I bought some in here at 539, risking 530, and this candle here stopped me out. It did kind of consolidate a little bit more, and I was just busy at work. I didn't see it holding up, and we just got a nice rip past high of day, and that's what this whole move is here, even into after hours at 767 topping out. Just a really nice high of day break. The high of day break held. Volume comes in, it fails to break down, and you get the squeeze. So pretty simple. It is a low float, low market cap. In the right sector, so all the things added up for this one. The other one I traded was AHPI, and it was really just a first green day bounce play. It had a nice huge first green day here, a parabolic move, consolidated a few days, kind of just failed to break down, put in a solid bottom in like the 550s. Let's go with 5-day 5-minute. So you can see it had the big parabolic move, faded, and then really looked like it was putting in a bottom these 2 days here and just consolidated. And so really saw it as just a first green day bounce pattern, kind of going off yesterday's close. So you had the morning spike, faded, and it was just, it held really nicely. It started to make some higher lows here. And so I took a position at 595 and ended up selling it at 660. I was worried about, because and how you play this too is usually after the first 5 minutes. So the buy should have been in here. Let me see if that was 5 minutes. Yeah. So the buy should have been here. selling into that perk. And usually this gives you about 10 to 30%. You get about a 10 to 30% bounce on average. And so once it kind of already spiked that 10%, 10, 15% right here, and then dipped, held. I took small size, sold into the perk, just in case it triple topped here or something. Consolidated nicely, put in another high in the low 7s before fading. And then really kind of just failed to break down. A little bit of volume came in. We started grinding back towards high of day, and you got a really nice squeeze past high of day. And I missed that. We were looking for it for one more kind of move. It was really just, we were iffy about it at first, just taking the 10%. And then once it played out, it really kind of formed into a nice high of day break. And that's basically what it got. It got a nice little quick high of day break, faded, held, higher lows, and then you got the real squeeze when volume came in. So that was that. Just a small win for me there. And then MDIA. Another first green day bounce pattern. You're going to see these a lot. This parabolic move. Fades. It did have a nice little bounce here, but it finished red, so shorts were still in control. And it looked like it was putting in a bottom. But we're not going to try to predict it. Just because it looks like it's putting in a bottom doesn't mean we're trying to predict it. In here, it's no play. But once volume starts to come in and is grinding up towards high of day, we were looking for the high of day break. And so I didn't have the best entry. I did buy the high of day break, but I could have been a little bit more patient. It did have one more little dip, held, grinded back up, then volume came in and we squeezed. And this happened really quick. Within a minute. I was just working, and all of a sudden my alert went off, and the alerts went off at the same time, like back to back. So it was an alert for like 7:50, and then my sell was at 8. So they both just went off so quick. Actually, my alert was at 7:70, and they just went off so quick. I thought that I had gotten stopped out, and I was like, oh well. I grabbed my phone. I was like, oh, you sold at 8, and I was like, hell yeah. So it was just a really quick move there. The spread was kind of nasty, but we're really just kind of sticking to the pattern. You know, shorts are in this, and they have to cover at some point. So this was them basically covering, and you had some momentum longs, and that was really it. That's what kind of gave you that move, was really just shorts covering their position. And that was really it for me today. Let's see. This was another first green day bounce play. Did have a decent high of day break and held yesterday's high of day really nicely. So it could have been a buy at this double bottom here when it was perking back above VWAP. And then it consolidated. I had a decent little high of day break. It's pretty choppy. You know, that's just how listed stocks are. So I like to have my stop. I like to have an advanced order set to where I have my stop and my limit order set up. And that's kind of why I got stopped out of, this one, AEHR, because I had my stop way too tight. And if I would have just been a little bit more patient with my buy, because I was really looking for a dip back towards high of day. When I didn't get the high of day, the dip back towards high of day, it was really just consolidating in here, and I could have been more patient. It really, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 minutes. It's not that long. 13 minutes is not that long. So I need a bit more of consolidation. I think at least a half an hour to an hour of consolidation, ideally. But it held up really nicely, and yeah, I just got a really nice squeeze. So just having your stop, like Fatty was saying, I should have had my stop at 5, risking off high of day. It was like a 6% stop, but we don't go off of percent risk. We go off dollar risk. So it is nice to know what the percentage is, up or down, especially up. But when it comes to cutting losses, we have a dollar max loss that we're willing to risk, and we stick to that no matter what. And it's just been more ideal than just trying to go off of percent losses. You can play with both. Try going off a percent and just say you're willing to risk 3% max on each trade. That's fine. Try it out. That's what we did, and we just ended up not liking it. We're a lot more comfortable just knowing exactly how much money we're risking. So going off a dollar risk was just a lot easier for us. So yeah, MTSL, decent play, multi-day bounce. AEMD, we were watching, but it is just low volume and not really ideal. It's just had the huge gap and faded, got a lot of overhead resistance, just not really ideal. And then that's really it. Kind of a slower day today, and really don't even look at this chart because it's pretty garbage. Just stick with learning like MTSL, the big move, fades, big first green day. AHPI, you get the big parabolic move, fades, big first green day. And this was just a gap that failed to break down, and got a nice short squeeze out of it. And so really, just key levels, high of day break, fails to break down, another high of day break, super nice, pretty clean. So I'm still learning, getting better. My total dollar wise, how much I made today was $20. So it was a $16 win on AHPI, a $6.50 win, $6.50 on MDIA, and then an $2.16 loss on AEHR. So, and this should have been a win. If I had my stop a little bit wider, this could have been a really nice win here too. So, could have been 3 for 3, but I'm happy with 2 for 3, especially since this could have been a nice winner. So, can't complain about that. Just got to keep taking it one trade at a time. Small size. That way I just play it safe. I'm not dwindling my account down as I'm learning, because it's all about staying in the game. You can't trade if you don't have any money in your account. So it's all about just staying in the game and really just learning. Learn every day from your trades, from your mistakes, and from what you did right, what you can do better. Just be like really in detail with everything you do. Journal everything. It's just a battle between you against you. So everybody can help you, and we can have all these free videos and guides, and all the badass traders like Stephen Dux and Tim Gertani, Roland Wolf, and Jack Kellogg. They're all gonna have their guides and ways for them to teach you. But when it really comes down to it, it's just you versus you, and you really can only help yourself. So just keep grinding, keep working, taking it day by day, and pretty soon it'll start clicking, and you'll start getting better and better. And before you know it, you will be the next Jack Kellogg. You just have to believe in yourself, work hard, have confidence, and there's plenty of other things that go into it, but just some of those basic things. Just work hard. Stay positive, and have confidence in yourself. Those little things right there will take you a long way. So that's it for me today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Fatty should have some videos coming out over with these trades as well, and just to give you an idea of how he traded them. And yeah, we'll catch you guys later. Peace.